Welcome to my channel. Today we have a story about a cocky UFC fighter who decided to challenge Jason Statham in front of his entire team. But when he heard Jason's response, he immediately regretted it. Jason is known for starring in action movies like the Transporter series, Crank, the Expendables series, and many more. He has also been a professional diver and worked as a bodyguard before becoming an actor. At 54 years old, Jason is still active in Hollywood, appearing in the recent Fast and Furious movie alongside his longtime friend and colleague Vin Diesel. Jason was born in Shirebrook, UK, but currently lives in California with his wife and 2 kids. A normal day for him could be training mixed martial arts, scuba diving, or racing cars. And if that isn't enough, he also finds time to work out 4 times a week. Now this day, Jason was training at his gym, Jason Statham Martial Arts Academy. The gym is located in Newport Beach, California, and has state-of-the-art equipment. It's not just a regular gym. It's Jason's playground where he lets loose and practices his stunts from movies. At this point, Jason was getting ready for one of his most anticipated movies, Fast and Furious 9. He had just finished shooting an action scene and was wiping off the sweat after a long day of work. His crew members were present at the gym, including his close friend and fellow actor Cliff Curtis. As soon as they stepped into the gym, their eyes went towards the big screen TV where Logan Paul was fighting Dylan Dennis's live. They all gathered around the TV and started watching the fight. After the first round ended, the boys headed to the second floor to watch the fight from the VIP area. The fight between Dylan and Logan was a welterweight match. The YouTuber Logan Paul made weight at 183 pounds, while his opponent Dylan Dennis weighed in at 180 pounds. The 8-second knockout by Dylan left everyone stunned, including Jason and his crew. Jason turned to his crew and said he knocked him out with a rear naked choke. "Did you see that?" Immediately Cliff replied, "I did, but how do you stop someone with a punch like that?" Jason responded by saying, "You don't." Jason shook his head because he had never seen anyone throw such a powerful punch. Logan Paul claimed that he felt dizzy after Dylan hit him with a sucker punch. But Dylan stated that Logan was already dazed from the initial strike. Regardless of how it happened, Logan's defeat was certain. And Jason knew very well what it meant to be defeated by an opponent. So he understood Logan's pain even though they had never met before. But Jason wasn't done with the fight yet. When the third round began, Logan tried to take down Dylan again, but Dylan easily got away. Logan then threw a wild combination of punches, but Dylan dodged them all. He then took advantage of Logan's fatigue and delivered a powerful right hook that sent Logan crashing to the canvas. Dylan stood over Logan as he tried to get up, but the referee stopped the fight. Even though Logan had shown bravery during the fight, he had no answer for Dylan's aggressive style. Jason was so impressed by Dylan that he decided to approach him. As Dylan entered the octagon, Jason said to himself, "That kid just knocked out a guy twice his size. What a badass." As soon as Dylan approached the edge of the octagon, Jason stood up and raised his hand. Everyone in the room looked towards Jason in suspense, waiting to hear what he had to say. Dylan looked at Jason and asked, "What you want?" Jason introduced himself and told Dylan that he was there with his team. He also mentioned that he was enjoying the show and specifically praised Dylan for his excellent performance. But then came the unexpected. Jason, being the prankster that he is, suddenly challenged Dylan to a fight. He said, "Do you think you can knock me out too?" Dylan laughed and thought it was a joke. He replied, "No, I don't want to hurt you." Jason, however, was serious and insisted that Dylan try it. "Come on, I know you want to." In a playful tone, Jason continued to egg Dylan on, making him feel uncomfortable. "Oh, are you scared? Do you think I'm too big for you?" Everyone in the room joined in on Jason's banter, further embarrassing Dylan. Jason was having fun at Dylan's expense and kept needling him. He even asked Dylan directly, "Do you think you can knock me out?" It seemed like Dylan wanted to accept the challenge, but Jason was pretending to be afraid. He backed away and said, "I think I need some chicken wings now." This left Dylan feeling frustrated, as he didn't know how to react. In the end, Jason took a step back and congratulated Dylan on his victory. He acknowledged Dylan's skills as a fighter and wished him luck in the future. However, the story doesn't end there. There was more to come. A few days later, Jason posted a video on Instagram where he recounted the incident with Dylan. In the video, Jason explained that he was amazed by Dylan's ability to knock out bigger opponents. He then revealed that he had approached Dylan after his fight with Logan to see if he could knock him out as well. Jason admitted that he had teased Dylan, trying to make him feel uncomfortable. Jason's caption read, "This is the story of how I got this scar above my eyebrow. One of the fighters that I train with is fighting tonight. We are going to the MGM Grand to watch his fight," he continued. "We get to the VIP area and sit down to watch. One of the fights that happened tonight was Dylan Danis vs. Logan Paul. If you haven't seen it, Dylan knocked him out cold in the first round. How do you knock a guy that big, twice your size, cold with one punch? I went down to meet him afterwards." He then described how he jokingly challenged Dylan to a fight, but Dylan refused because he didn't want to hurt Jason. Jason also mentioned how his team egged Dylan on, making him feel uneasy. Jason concluded the story by revealing that Dylan accepted his challenge and landed a punch that left Jason with a scar above his eyebrow. He joked that it was worth it to have the story to tell and signed off with a simple hashtag, Vegas. Many of Jason's fans were amused by the video, with one commenting the best part was when he said he needed chicken wings. Classic Jason Statham move. Another fan wrote, "Classic Statham, always stirring up trouble. Glad you got to add another story to your collection, Jason." One follower commented, "What an awesome story. You're so funny, Jason. Can't wait to see what trouble you get into next." Some fans even expressed their desire to see Jason fight in the UFC, with one person writing, "I would love to see Jason fight in the UFC. That would be amazing." Another follower added, "Jason vs. Dylan would be the fight of the century. Who do you think would win?" While it's unlikely that Jason would ever fight in the UFC, it's fun to imagine what that would look like. Perhaps one day we'll see him step into the octagon. Another fan wrote, "I believe Jason could handle himself in a fight. Okay, look at the way he walks. He's a badass." Some followers simply expressed their love for Jason, with one person writing, "Love you, Jason." Another fan added, "You're the best, Jason. Keep being you." It's clear that Jason's fans appreciate his sense of humor and his willingness to have fun with his friends. The story of how he got his scar above his eyebrow is a hilarious anecdote that showcases his playful side. As for Dylan Danis, he's likely flattered by the attention from such a big star like Jason Statham. Even though it was all in good fun, being asked to fight someone as famous as Jason is not an experience that many fighters get. Overall, the interaction between Jason Statham and Dylan Danis is a light-hearted story that shows two sides of Hollywood. On one side, we have Jason, the famous action star who's known for his tough guy image. And on the other side, we have Dylan, the talented fighter who's still relatively unknown outside of the UFC. Their meeting was a clash of two different worlds, but it seems that they both enjoyed the experience.